What's wrong with you? Sit your ass down. Sit down. Shut up. What up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Danny. Welcome to the Clown World. Today we're going to talk about what happened last night. Last night I was at work. While I was at work, I then got on a notification on my iPad that there was a breaking news. So I went online and I am looking online and I'm seeing that Donald Trump almost got Control-Alt-Deleted yesterday. And this sent mixed feelings to me. We're going to watch some videos and then I'm going to give you my 1-2 cents about the situation itself. I normally don't do politics on this channel, but this is a world event and I just thought I'd give you my 1-2 cents what I think about the situation. But anyway, let's go.
First, the US election has been thrown into chaos after Donald Trump was shot in an attempted assassination at a rally in Pennsylvania.
Had Donald Trump not turned his head at the last moment, we'd be sitting here talking about his death. But for a few millimetres, the world would be a very different place tonight.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Now, the assassin was shot dead at the scene. He was later identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks.
Trump survived the assassination attempt, but the attack raises at least 4 key questions that now need to be asked. First and not least of which, is there a leak in the Secret Service? Danica, there's a couple of really interesting things about the event.
Do you know the difference between foreign media and the American media? It's the foreign media, they are willing to ask the questions that most American media won't want to ask. 1, is there a leak? 2, why was that building not secure? 3, what the F? Like, people don't even understand how close this came to bring a war in that country. There are people who obviously support. They want Donald Trump to see Donald Trump get Control-Alt-Deleted. There are people out there who really, really want that. And most of them are all in the Democrats. So imagine the joy on some people's faces when they thought this man was killed yesterday. Then they come to realize that he wasn't killed. There's a lot that I want to say about this, but let's continue. I'm going to watch a little bit more of Sky News. This is Sky News Australia, and then we're gonna watch CNN because I want to give you like a different sense of how reporters are reacting to this when it comes to this situation itself. Because like I don't know, like maybe it's because we as foreigners who don't live in America, we can see what this might have brought in America. Like, America was few centimeters away for a literally civil war in that country if that man was shot yesterday. People go like, Trump supporters, Trump supporters are nice and kind, this and that. But I'm telling you, the moment that you take a leader off the plate of people who support him, who love him, it's going to bring the people who are in politics in America, like the politicians in America. If Donald Trump was killed yesterday, none of them would have been able to sleep in their own houses, because you're going to have the one faction who are going to hunt these people and who are going to hunt these stars to get them. Because for years now, you keep hearing on the news, Donald Trump is Hitler, Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump is that. You keep hearing all this stuff. Like, these people really, really want you to think that this man is the reincarnation of the devil. The devil is the son itself. Like, this man has no heart, he has no children. They went after his job, they went after his business, they went after his children, they went after him, they went after his wife. They have tried everything they could do in the book to get this man. And finally, someone said to themselves, I am going to do something about Donald Trump. Last night, that's what happened. The person thought, this man is in my town. I'm going to do something about this. So imagine the implications that this would have brought if this man, this man would have been killed. People are taking this, oh yeah, but he wasn't killed. Oh, he's still alive. Yes, just because he moved his head. That bullet would have taken Donald Trump off the plate. So the first thing you're going to get is people going like, wait, you take him out because you're afraid that he's going to be the president again? You wanted war? You wanted war in the country? Bruh, you're going to get what you want. It would have been totally chaos in America right now. Right now. Nobody would have been able to go to work. They would have put that country on a lockdown. The army would have been triggered in to come in the country. Because it would have been, bruh, like, yo, people don't even know. when people are being all happy about this shit, bro, you don't even know how close this shit would have come to an explosion to that country. America would have not been America today, right now, as we speak. I don't even understand like what people. I know you have hate for the guy, but don't hate someone so much that you want to take them out, especially when they have millions and millions of supporters. Do you know what's going to happen when you do that?
Earlier today. Firstly, how was a sniper able to position himself on a rooftop with clear line of sight just over 100 metres from Donald Trump? Second, how was it that people in the crowd spotted the sniper before anyone from the Secret Service did? And third,
the FBI tried to get Trump. The FBI opened fake allegations and the Russia stuff. These people never liked Trump. So don't blame people for going and think like, yo, what if they never liked Trump? That's the reason why they took him out. Why?
How was it that while police tried to find this suspicious individual who numerous people had pointed out, Trump was allowed to stand on stage?
Imagine people saw this man crawling and going up into that roof, and they told the police officers, this guy is up to no goddamn good. People are pointing at this man, telling them like, yo, you guys, what the hell, bruh? My shit is like, why was there no one on that roof? Why was this man given even the space? Yo,
and continue.
This is crazy.
The moment that there was suspicion that something was afoot, Trump should immediately have been removed from the stage. I want to show you an interview that was broadcast earlier with a witness who alerted security services to the fact there was a man on a roof with a gun.
We noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us. He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
James, this is unbelievable. I mean, this witness clearly speaks very well. He was able to clearly articulate exactly what he had seen. So to give him the benefit of the doubt, you've got to go, well, what on earth happened here? I think this was a complete abject failure by the Secret Service. You do have to now ask, was there in fact a leak? What went wrong here?
I was shocked. I was fucking shocked. Yeah, I was shocked. But before we continue this video,
well, as
I'm going to come to this
first,
one.
The US election.
Let's go to CNN. How
CNN is around 9:30 p.m. here on the East Coast. This occurred around 6:15.
It's the fact that CNN is not even saying, this is 12 hours ago, they're not even saying that this was an assassination attempt. It shows you how they don't want people to think that Donald Trump was nearly almost taken out. Like, what? There was shot fired, people got killed. If this was Joe Biden and a Republican was the one who went and tried to take Joe Biden out because they believe that Joe Biden is the reincarnation of the devil himself. It would have been Trump supporters almost assassinated Joe Biden. It would have been on the news like that. They would have framed this conversation totally different. It's because the guy that nearly got killed, they don't like him. This is why they don't give a F. These people are fucking evil. I don't even understand why people watch these idiots on TV telling you, manipulating you, and brainwashing you. These are the same people who have brainwashed this young man's head, the young man's head that almost nearly killed Donald Trump. These are the same people, the same individuals who are sitting on TV every day and every night telling you how evil this man is, how this man is a threat to democracy, a threat to society, everything. And you think you're not going to have someone sit down and go like, oh, if he's a threat to democracy and threat to society, I think I need to take him out. You're going to have an idiot saying, I think I need to take Donald Trump out. It's mad. This shit is just mad, man.
If you're just joining us, I'm going to be playing what the former president, how this began. The former president making remarks shortly into the beginning of this campaign appearance. Let's watch.
No, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
The CIA's, the Secret Service response was quite late. Look. So Trump is speaking.
No, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
My condolences go to the supporter who was there, who just lost their life. There's another person also, I think, in the hospital fighting for their life. There's another one also that's also injured. I hope the ones who are still alive, still here, who are going through that situation, I hope they make it. My condolences to their family, to the person that lost his life. You know, you shouldn't lose your life just by supporting someone. You should not lose your life for that. No matter how much you hate someone, man. There's a lot of politicians that I don't like in UK. There's a lot of them I don't like in UK. But do I wish that something happens to them? Hell no. But do I wish that they get arrested and put in prison? Hell fucking yeah. Because of the crimes and shit they've done. Yes. But is that ever going to happen? No, of course it's not going to happen. But this should have never happened. So like, the first shot went, the second shot went, the third shot went, and then the Secret Service jump in. Like, what the hell? The moment they hear the first shot, they should have jumped in straight away. The moment they hear the first shot, they should have jumped in straight away. It's just wild, bro. It's just wild. This shit is just crazy, man. America's on some... Yo, this is when you know, like, Donald Trump is the fucking man. This man got shot. Goes like, yo, where's my shoes? I need my goddamn shoes, bro. They're like, they're giving me shoes. He goes like, and then after that, he stick his hands up like, yo, fight, fight, fight. Yo, that picture is gonna go in historical books. People are gonna talk about this the whole time. No matter how much you hate Donald Trump, if you would have seen that and this man nearly got killed, you're like, this man nearly got killed and he's still standing there with blood in his face going like, fight, 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 fight. Bro. Bro. Fight. How can you not? Bro, whoa. When I saw that shit, I was like, yo, this shit, that there give me the EBDGBs. I had my whole skin popping and shit. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Yo. So apparently the person that nearly shot Donald Trump is also Republican. But how many people do we know are Republicans by name and not even a Republican? How many people that you say they're Labour, but they're not even Labour? They don't believe in Labour. Like, you, come on. Just because you say you're something does not mean that you actually believe in and whatever values and shit. If I was Trump, yeah, after this shit, I'm gonna get my own special, you know what I mean? I'm gonna call like people who are in the military, who specialize in protecting, you know, people with power, and I'm gonna say I don't want nothing to do with the Secret Service. I want my own guys, bro. Maybe just Secret Service to move up and down, but nah. When I'm on stage, I want my guys with fucking guns and shit standing around me. I'm sorry, like, nah, I don't trust the Secret Service after that, because you motherfuckers stood there while I nearly got deleted.
CNN primetime anchors Caitlin Collins and Abby Phillip are here with me. Caitlin, I know you've been talking to sources. What's the latest you're hearing?
The entire campaign apparatus is just deeply rattled. A lot of people have not been able to have a chance to speak with the former president directly. A few of them have.
These are the same people who are on TV every time saying how evil Donald Trump is. The same people, CNN, the same people who are on TV every time saying that this man is the devil. This man needs to be taken out. Same people. Now they're acting as if they give a F. If Donald Trump would have died, they would have been happy still from inside. Like, oh, at least he's gone. At least we don't have to worry about him being the president for 4 years. But all right, let's just tell the nation to come together so we can heal and all sit around the fire and sing kumbaya. You know that shit is not going to happen. You know that shit is not going to happen. Those people that you tell to sit around the fire and sing kumbaya, they're going to come out with some guns and start shooting people. Anyone that was Democrats are going to be against Republican. It's going to be the first time America would have a fight against, well, it's not the first time America had a civil war, but this one would have been just Democrats and Republicans. This would be like red and blue, blood and cribs. That's how the shit is going to be.
Obviously, we heard from him himself, but even his children just had a few brief moments on the phone with them. We've heard from most of them so far, all obviously still processing this. I mean, obviously, every president is hyper aware of their security and their surroundings ever since what happened to President Reagan and also JFK. Donald Trump himself is also one of those. I mean, I've been to dozens of these rallies. This is outside, obviously, so the security parameter is different, but you go through Secret Service security to go into any rally like this. You go through a magnetometer, you have that instance. I should note what I'm hearing from a lot of them is questions about the security here and what happened and how something like this could happen, because it does seem unthinkable, I think. And the House Oversight Chair, James Comer, just put out a statement saying that he has reached out to Secret Service Director. He's requesting briefings. We are going to see action on Capitol Hill as a result.
The Secret Service fucked up big time on this. They messed up. They should have secured that building. That building should have never been accessible to that person who went to that building. I don't give a fuck what they say, because they should have the point that we having this conversation, it's messed up. This conversation should have never been on the table. But also at the same time, this just made Donald Trump become the president of America. Like, imagine that this man nearly got killed, bro.
Of this, even though we are very much still learning so much of this.
A lot of people who didn't support Donald Trump are going to support him now. After this, a lot of people are going to be like, bro, this is wild. This is wild.
But I also spoke with people who were.
But then, if you ever watch Tucker Carlson, because I watch Tucker Carlson, I watch like some independent news sources and stuff. So Tucker Carlson said that because they tried everything in the book to take Donald Trump out, they are going to try to take him out by killing him. And then this shit happened.
There, I'm not going to say the name of one of the people I was on the phone with just because they had to get off very quickly. So
Look at the man bleeding.
Want to disclose their identity, but they were right up there near the front when this happened, and they said you could see Trump react as obviously, as he says now, it was a bullet that.
If this man didn't move his head just a little bit, he would not
grazed his ear. And you can hear the panic in his voice in those first few moments in the audio where he's saying, let me get my shoes, let me get my shoes. And then he's whisked off stage. He pumped his fist, as you can see here in this photo right now. I was told that as he was taken down into the motorcade before he was taken to the hospital there in Butler, Pennsylvania, he kind of pumped his fist again and had this defiant kind of stance, reacting in the moment.
Donald Trump even said, they're not coming from after me, they're coming after you. The only thing is I'm standing in their way.
To what happened, he has left the hospital.
Elon Musk came out and said, I'm supporting this man. Elon Musk came out and said, I am supporting this man. He doesn't give a fuck. Elon Musk came out and said it. A lot of people are coming out and saying, bruh, I'm behind this guy. Like, it's getting too crazy now that you motherfuckers want to take him out.
But a lot of people obviously are still just trying to get in touch with him and to talk to him in the aftermath of this.
Yeah, I mean, it is inconsistent.
Like, any president, anybody in America who's against war, they will take him out. Donald Trump is obviously against the war that's going on between Russia and Ukraine. They want him gone because that Russia-Ukraine war brings money to a lot of people. The military industrial sector in America are making stupid amount of money right now. So if Donald Trump comes in and goes like, he says the moment that he walks in that White House, that war is done. It's done. It's going to call Putin. It's going to call Zelensky. It's going to say, Zelensky, we ain't giving you more weapons. We're done with this shit. Like, fuck you. We're done. You're already like, nah, come and sit on the table and talk, make a peace. But this shit is done. And they don't want that because that war right there in Russia, it's a lot of money for them. Russia and Ukraine fighting is good money for the military people in America. They are all making money. All these people, senators and whatsoever, coming out and supporting this war. Even in Europe, the ones that are coming out in Europe and supporting this war, they all are making money from these weapon manufacturers. They all are buying stocks and shit, and they're all getting paid to continue this war. How many billions of dollars has gone through this war? So imagine when JFK was against war, what did they do? Control-Alt-Delete. Anyone that's against war, Control-Alt-Delete.
Conceivable that something like this could have happened. I mean, I've covered President Obama, President Trump, candidates, even at outdoor rallies. In fact, especially at outdoor rallies, the kind of security that they would have.
CNN is not a trustworthy people to listen to. They wanted this man dead. They were talking how much they wanted this man gone. They are literally fueling this shit in people's head every time, calling him Hitler. Even these people on The View calling him Hitler, calling him this, calling him that. And then this shit happened. They all keep saying, well, they missed him. These motherfuckers would have been more happier if Donald Trump was taken out. I swear to my God, I'm not lying to you. They would have been more happier. They would have supported this boy here.
Assassination attempt at a rally in Pennsylvania.
So do you see the way the difference how the media outside America is reporting this? Because outside America they're calling it assassination attempt. In America they're calling it shooting. What the fuck? Talk about playing this shit lightly. Oh, Donald Trump just got nearly got shot.
Hour with reports and analysis, let's first show you that moment Donald Trump was shot.
Mad.
Take a look at what happened.
The FBI says the gunman, who was on a nearby roof, killed a spectator and wounded 2 others before being shot dead by snipers. Well, as you can see, security agents rushed to protect the former president. They later hurried him off stage with blood on his face.
I feel sorry for that person that just lost their life, man. This is a sad day in America.
In a social media post, Mr. Trump said a bullet had pierced his ear. He's now in New Jersey, where he plans to spend the night at his private golf club. This image, obtained by the entertainment news outlet TMZ, shows the exact moment the shooter, who was lying on his stomach, lines up his shot from the roof, clearly.
And people saw this man on the roof. They saw this man on the roof and they were pointing at this man on the roof.
Questions about how he was able to do that without being stopped. The gunman was shot dead moments after this.
What
you're hearing is some of the reaction from the clearly very distressed crowd after he was killed and the panic which ensued. Well, speaking at the news conference, the FBI Special Agent Kevin Rojek gave this update.
This evening we had...
The FBI should not even investigate this. They already show their biases anyway. They don't like Trump. They should not be close to this shit. The FBI should not touch this shit because they already show they don't like Trump. So why the hell are they investigating this? It's like you getting robbed by the police officers themselves, and the same police officers are telling you that they're going to investigate the fucking robbery. Like, what? They don't even like Trump, so I don't even understand why they even...
Our former president, Donald Trump. It's still an active crime scene. As I mentioned, we have a number of agents on scene. We also are working closely with other federal agencies, our state partners, and our local police partners as well. We do not currently have an identified motive, although our investigators are working tirelessly to attempt to identify what that motive was.
Well, speaking at the same press conference, Pennsylvania State Police Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens gave this update.
So let me describe for you a little bit about the scene that we have over there. As you know, there was a grandstand, a very large area, a lot of people there when this all unfolded. The former president had come out and begun to speak shortly after 6 o'clock this evening, and within about 10 to 15 minutes, a number of sounds were heard, and it became apparent that shots were being fired in that direction. It was a chaotic scene. Law enforcement, I believe, acted heroically, quickly identifying and neutralizing the threat, as well as responding to assist the various victims.
Well, Donald.
Anyway, I can do a video about this the whole day, but what I'm going to say is that I'm happy that the man is alive. I'm happy that Donald Trump is alive. Steph London, yeah, Donald Trump still alive, still kicking. Now and never, I hope that he wins the election. Maybe he would be able to put some senses back into America, because America is chaos right now. I mean, America's at the stage right now where nobody even knows who the fuck is running the country. The president in America looks... I used to work with people who have dementia, and the man is showing symptoms of dementia. Like, I don't know what they're pumping him, what they're giving him, but that medication that they give him is going to run out soon, because his body is going to get used to the medication and it's not going to have any effect on him. And then they want this man to run the country for another 4 years. Because you know why? Because the people who are controlling him, they want to continue running the country for 4 more years. They are more powerful than the president. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's wild. It's wild, man. Yeah, so I'm happy that he's not dead. I'm happy that America has survived, because this would have been a chaotic scene in the whole country for days and months if this man would have been killed. People don't even understand the implications, that the ramifications that this shit would have had on just on your daily basic American life. This shit would have been problematic, bro. So yeah. Anyway, my name is Danny. If you like the show, press like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys on the next one. I'm going to do 2 album reactions soon. Don't know yet when. I'm working crazy at the moment at work. So once that is down, maybe by next week, or maybe 2 weeks from now, I will maybe start working on those album reaction stuff. I want to do Eminem's one and Lupe Fiasco. Lupe Fiasco. I want to do his album reaction. But anyway, like I say, if you like what you've seen, press like and subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace and take care.